This is an astronaut from the Apollo moon landing program, standing on the moon, taking real photographs of Earth, clearly visible. Our home resembles a sapphire, embedded in the boundless universe. When faced with such an unfamiliar environment, it inevitably fills us with awe, while also leaving some fear in our hearts. But if we switch to another planet, standing on one of Jupiter's moons, looking up at Jupiter, over 1,300 times larger than Earth, how terrifying would that be? We know Jupiter is the largest in volume and most mysterious planet in the solar system. Its mass also amounts to 2.5 times that of the other 7 planets combined. This means, when we're on a Jovian moon, gazing at the enormous Jupiter up close, especially at its great red spot, which could swallow Earth whole, it would fill us with extraordinary dread. However, unlike Earth, Earth has only one natural satellite, the moon. Jupiter, however, has at least 92 known moons. Among them, Jupiter's 4 largest moons were discovered in 1610 by Italian astronomer Galileo, using his homemade telescope. Hence they're called the Galilean moons, ordered from closest to farthest from Jupiter: Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Now, let's examine the 2 closest to Jupiter. How terrifying would Jupiter appear from their surfaces? First, Europa orbits Jupiter at an average distance of 670,000 kilometers. In this NASA simulation of Europa's surface, we can see massive Jupiter looming over its horizon, blocking most of the starry sky, creating the terrifying impression that one might get sucked into Jupiter. Moreover, based on Jupiter probe observations, scientists believe Europa's icy crust conceals there is a high probability of liquid oceans capable of nurturing life. So, who could imagine this sight? Facing Jupiter, 11 times the diameter of Earth, while beneath our feet, unknown life forms might exist. But what if we lived on Io, even closer to Jupiter? What would that experience be like? This is a world dotted with hundreds of active volcanoes, tidally locked. One side forever faces Jupiter. However, Io is only slightly larger than the moon, and at its closest approach to Jupiter, it's just 420,000 kilometers away, relatively close, akin to the Earth-Moon distance. At such a close distance, Jupiter would feel almost pressed against us. Imagine if we were to sleep on Io's surface, and upon waking, opened our eyes to find an unimaginably massive celestial body right before us, dominating half the sky, as if you could reach out and touch it. And even more so by Jupiter's great red spot, resembling a giant eye, staring unblinkingly at us. This breathtaking sight, for those with megalophobia, would surely be unforgettable for a lifetime. So then, if there were such an opportunity in the future to admire Jupiter up close, would you, the one watching this screen, want to experience it firsthand?